Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you had a great week. I'm very, very excited. I will get to go home and see my honey sometime today, and that makes me super, super happy. So I hope you've had a great week, and I hope that you have a fabulous day. Thursdays are always a really great day for me, and we have a team call. Hey, good morning, Sherry. Hey, I hope you're feeling better, beautiful. I need to reach out to you today. So Thursdays are a really fun, fabulous day for me. We have a team call. Last night I was very blessed. I got to speak on that call, kind of do like a little training, I guess, share some insights. Hey, Tiffany, with another fabulous coach. And talking with all, just being surrounded. We do what's called a Zoom call, and some of y'all are probably a lot more tech savvy. And so just in this last couple years, I've just figured out some of this technology. So with Zoom, you get to see everybody's beautiful faces and kind of really interact. And so on Thursdays, that just really just feeds my soul, because I get to spend the evening with these fabulous ladies that I've built relationships with. Hi, Michelle. And so it made me start thinking about support. Because years ago, when my job really changed and I started traveling a lot, and back then, I travel a lot now, but back then it was very different. I would be gone 4 months and 6 months and 5 months and months and months at a time. So a lot of things in our lives, hi, good morning, Michelle, beautiful. A lot of things in our lives had to change. So we had to, we had to stop teaching Sunday school. For us, it's CCE, but it's Sunday school, because I'm not there all the time, and I was out so much, we just couldn't commit to that any longer. And I taught exercise classes. I had taught for about 11 years, and I was constantly having to get a sub. And then once I was just gone for months, I wouldn't get to come home. And so my classes, I gave up those classes. And so just our lives took a big turn when I started traveling a lot. And we had a series of deaths in our family years back, that in about a 3-year span of time, where, you know, my parents passed in their 50s, my grandparents who had grown up with most of my life passed, my brother-in-law who's in his 30s passed and left my sister, you know, with her little kids, and my brother's fiance passed with leukemia, my aunt, her house burnt. It was just bizarre. You would just think that we couldn't make these things up. So then I transitioned into this, a couple years later, into this time period where I'm gone all the time. And so the support system I had in place was gone. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm beyond blessed. My family is so amazing. But at that time, my kids were just going off to college, so they're not at the age they are now. And so we were dealing with that too. And I don't know if any of you mamas, some of you mamas still have little ones. It's a little hard when your babies go off to school, and yeah, so all of these things, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't handle them with grace, and I got super, super depressed. And instead of finding a new support system or just trying to figure out what that looked like for me, I completely went the opposite direction. I retreated. And with the exception of my really close family, my husband, my sister, my brothers, just that really close family, I retreated. And I got to the point where I was super cynical. I saw all the negative that people and dealing with people had to bring. And I would even say, I remember even saying things like, yeah, I don't really like people. And just different things to feed on that fact. The more I separated, the more negative those words got in my ears. And then, of course, the worse I felt, and the harder it was for me to come back. And so a couple years ago, here's the great thing, guys, and I know y'all hear me say this all the time. Hey, Miss Lori, hey, beautiful. God always sends us what we need. I'm just sometimes really stubborn and don't pay attention. So I kind of, it takes a little bit. Sometimes he has to keep showing up. So it's not that there wouldn't have been support. I went that opposite direction. And so about 2 years ago, when I started, my health started failing, and I just started getting really afraid that I was going to go down the same path as my parents, and getting close to my 50s, and that, you know, that was when they passed away, and it just frightened me it just was that light bulb moment, right? So I started looking for something different. And what happened was, in the search to find my physical health, I found a support group. I found a community that has helped me not only become healthy physically, but has helped me become spiritually and emotionally healthy again, which has also now, I think, helped me appreciate how my family was there through all of that time, because I know it was not easy to live with and to love during that time. And now my kids are older and they're fabulous, and they are an amazing part of that support group. And so my call last night with these fabulous ladies, this fabulous group of coaches, you know, afterwards they were just reaching out to, you know, just giving me love. And I wanted to just share with y'all this morning, I don't think we were put here to do this alone. I really think God gives us and provides for us all the time just people in our lives to support and love us. But we have to be running towards that and not away. And I was totally running the opposite direction. And I think we're meant to be that for others too. I prided myself on being able to do things by myself, and I thought that made me strong. And I could go on a long time. I know everybody has a big day ahead, but I really just want to leave us with, guys, whatever you're going through, God did not put us here to go through this alone. Don't run from the support that God puts in your life. And if you're having it, reach out. We were meant to love and serve and support one another. And I can promise you, I'm still, now that I'm on the road, right now we've got some things going on in our department, at work, and so there's just, I feel that stress. I've had that chest pain a couple times. I know what anxiety feels like. But what I've realized is where before, the things I would have done, just come back to the motel, maybe get a drink, go to bed, shut myself off, just talk to my husband before I go to bed, because that's a non-negotiable, but that's it. I now have, it's still not easy. There's days that I don't want to lie. This morning I got up late. I didn't do all my morning routine because I'm like, I'm not sure about today. But I've already had this morning. Some people love on me this morning. So I wanted to just share with y'all, run to that support. Find it. If you don't have it now, reach out. It makes all the difference. It has been a game changer. And I know days are still going to be hard, but in my heart now, I know I'm going to be okay. And I'm not going to be okay every day by myself, but I don't have to be, because God has put an amazing support system in my life. And I'm grateful. Those of you who coach with me, that love on me, that support me, I'm grateful for you. Those of you who are in my boot camps and my groups, and y'all do the same thing. You inspire and motivate me and support and love on me. You do not know how that gets me through the day. And then those of you who just jump on here with me in the morning or watch later, guys, I had to find a support system that could work for me, not being at home. God provided that. So if you're struggling, and even when you're not in the struggle, guys, there is support out there. We're not meant to do this alone. And we need to be that for others too. I hope your Friday is beyond fabulous. Guys, go out and live boldly in your purpose. I love y'all.